Welcome to Blended Healing. Sometimes life has a way of showing us things we don't want to see, things we're afraid to face. When you find yourself in a situation filled with broken promises, unfulfilled dreams, and unacknowledged efforts, it's easy to become disillusioned, to feel betrayed by the universe itself. You may feel the weight of disappointment, frustration, betrayal, emotions that burn like fire within you, demanding release. But what if that fire, that deep sense of being blocked, is not the universe punishing you, but rather protecting you? What if, just maybe, the spirit is trying to guide you towards something greater? I don't know, man. When you're caught in a cycle of empty promises and unfulfilled expectations, it's so easy to fall into the trap of blaming yourself or feeling like you've been abandoned by the divine. You trusted, you worked hard, you poured your heart into a vision, you believed in. But what if that situation, as painful as it is the universe way of saying, not here, not now, you're meant for something more. Spirit can block situations and people and opportunities for reasons that may not be clear right now to us, but ultimately, these blocks are often divine intervention. The real challenge comes in recognizing that not every closed door is a sign of failure. It can also be a sign of protection. Sometimes what feels like betrayal is simply the universe redirecting us to a higher path. But who wants to hear that? We know that to be true, but who wants to hear that? It's hard to see the bigger picture when you're in the thick of it. When you have invested so much time, trust, and energy into a promise that was never meant to be fulfilled, it feels like a deep betrayal. The emotional weight is overwhelming. Then you end up questioning why the universe is allowing this to happen. The truth is that Spirit doesn't let you get stuck in situations that don't align with your true purpose. I know this. We know this, man. But it hurts like hell. These blocks are often saving us from something worse down the line. And when you keep pushing forward, despite all of these repeated failures and broken promises, you're essentially fighting against the flow of the universe. We know this, man. We know this. That doesn't make it easier. Spirit knows what you can't see yet. The lessons you haven't learned, the doors that will open when you finally let go. And what feels like failure, disappointment, and betrayal is often a spiritual clarity, reminder that we're being protected from a path that isn't for us. That doesn't mean that we weren't supposed to learn from the experience, because we are. But the universe has a way of saying enough is enough, and it's time to move on. I tell you sometimes, oh, sometimes spirit blocks the very thing that you think that you want, not because you're unworthy, but because you want, because of what you want is not meant to be in your life anymore. You may feel like you're giving everything to a situation that will never give back. That's when we got to ask ourselves, when we put on our grown adult selves, sometimes we got to ask ourselves, why has this block been placed here? It's because there's something more aligned with our soul's mission waiting for us. Or is it because there's a lesson that we were meant to learn through the pain of disappointment? Whew, that's hard. Because every single time we face a barrier or a closed door, the universe is calling us to slow down, to take a step back, and to look for the deeper reason behind the block. In those moments, instead of wallowing in frustration, sometimes you just got to surrender and take the time to connect with your higher self, to sit in stillness and ask, what am I meant to learn here? What's the divine reason I'm being redirected? Spiritual blocks often manifest as feelings of frustration, confusion, and even betrayal because they force you to let go of what you've been clinging to. The universe knows that what we're holding on to isn't for us. And the longer that we stay in a cycle of broken promises, the more energy that we wasted. This block is a sign of release. It's a divine pause, a spiritual timeout, if that's what you want to call it, that's forcing us to trust in the bigger picture, even when it's hard to see. There's no crying in baseball, man. That's frustration. When you feel like your trust has been betrayed and you're at your wit's end, it's time to step back and reflect. The universe may be using this moment to teach us to trust the process, to help us to release what's no longer serving, and to make space for the opportunities and growth that are waiting just around the corner. A resignation letter written from this place of spiritual clarity reflects not only the frustration of disappointment, but the understanding that we're being guided towards something greater. This isn't just about walking away. It's about stepping into your truth, our truth, trusting that what's meant for us is coming, even if it doesn't look like that, even if we originally envisioned something else. It's about acknowledging that we have been protected from a future that wasn't aligned with our soul. So if you had to write a letter today to your boss or the people, what would you say? Dear so and so, I poured my heart into this role, trusting that the promises made would eventually align with the reality that we talked about. But after much reflection, I've come to realize that the promises I was sold were never meant to materialize. The truth is I reached a point where my spirit is no longer aligned with this path. I know it's easy to blame the situation, to feel betrayed, but I've come to understand that the universe works in mysterious ways. Spirit has blocked me here for a reason, because this path no longer serves my highest good. I've learned lessons. God knows I've learned lessons along the way. And while the journey has been challenging, it's also been a necessary one. But now it's time to trust that there is something better waiting for me. I'm not leaving in anger or frustration, but with understanding that Spirit has shown me a new way. The promises made to me were illusions, meant to keep me in a space that wasn't meant for my growth. I trust that I'm being redirected to a new opportunity that will better align with my true calling. Thank you for your experiences and your lessons. But it's time for me to move on. I release this role and trust that the universe will bring forth the right opportunity when the time is right. And then you sign it with gratitude and trust in the divine timing. Your name. When you're walking away from a situation filled with broken promises and unmet expectations, it's hard not to feel like the universe is against you. But in truth, the spirit is protecting you from a path that would have led to more pain, more wasted time, and more disappointment. The divine block isn't a punishment, it's protection. And if you really sit in that for a moment after you get past yourself, you know it to be true. It's just a spiritual redirection, a call to trust in something greater than what you see right now. The promises made by others might have failed you, but the universe is leading you to something better, something that will fulfill you in ways you couldn't have imagined before. Remember, spirit doesn't block you out of spite. Spirit blocks what isn't meant for you in order to make space for what is. The universe has a higher plan. Though it may be hard to see in the moment, the universe does have a higher plan. And though it may be hard to see in the moment, it's always working on our behalf. Trust that by walking away from what isn't serving you, you are making room for the opportunities, relationships, and growth that are meant to elevate you. You are shedding what doesn't align with your highest good and making way for the blessings that are in alignment with your soul's purpose. So step forward with confidence and trust the blocks, trust the delays, and most of all, trust that the divine timing is always at work. What's coming next will be so much more aligned with your true path. And that, in the end, is the greatest gift of all. Give me one moment. Let me tap in real quick.
Are you crying?
No.
Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball.
Why don't you leave her alone, Jimmy?
Oh, you zip it, Doris. Rogers Hornsby was my manager, and he called me a talking pile of pig snot. And that was when my parents drove all the way down from Michigan to see me play the game. And did I cry? No. No. And you know why?
No.
Because there's no crying in baseball. There's no crying in baseball. No crying.
I swear, Spirit will take you all the way down to teach you a lesson. After all of that, Spirit is guiding us to stay instead of quitting. Telling me to stay instead of quitting. I knew I had to tap in because this had to be emotional, you know? And it's all playing out right in front of y'all. This is crazy. You see, the situation takes on a different dynamic when Spirit asks us to stay in a situation that feels like it's draining or disappointing. Because I don't understand. It feels like a test of patience, resilience, and trust. Spirit has a higher purpose. Oh, within the space, even if it doesn't feel clear at the moment, because it doesn't. They're saying that if you quit, you're walking away from a lesson or growth that's necessary for your soul's evolution. My question is how much more do you think that a human being can take? Spirit is strong. Human being flesh is weak. They're saying that if the situations that challenge us the most are the ones that help us grow the most. And they use discomfort, disappointment, and frustration as catalyst for transformation. Yo, come on, man. Come on, man. The situations that are being provided are the very lessons that we need to step into our higher self and fulfill our purpose in a deeper and more meaningful way. Come on, man. All right. Damn. It feels like I'm coming. It looks like I'm going through a manic state right now, right? But I tell you, sometimes Spirit is so real, man. And I knew it, and I freaking knew it, and I knew it, and I knew it. It's a control thing. I'm not bipolar. It's a control thing, man. I don't like feeling like this, man. And when spirit is testing us and doesn't want us to walk away, the guidance that they're giving us can feel subtle or even challenging. And it feels like everything is falling apart. Everything. But spirit is calling us to rise, to stand firm, and to face the challenges head on. I don't want to do that. I'm a bitch tired. I said it. Tired. Oh, all right, man up. It's time to man up, time to G up. It feels like a test of strength and resilience. Spirit will ask us to stay in difficult situations to build our inner strength and resilience. The resistance that we feel is often meant to be met with endurance, patience, and faith. It's us being kept, being called back. Sometimes if we try to leave a situation, but we're feeling pulled back to it, it ain't a coincidence. I do know that there's no such thing as a coincidence. And spirit may be using that drawer to keep us in place where we need to be. I don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that. Because whether it's a lesson to learn, a relationship to mend, or a personal breakthrough to experience, that daggone spirit often keeps nudging you back to areas where you need to grow. That discomfort is leading to some type of clarity. Our intuition says, wait. Who said? I know the intuition is telling us to wait. And our ego is saying, go. The ego is telling us about the frustration, the disappointment, the unmet expectations that was meant to break us. But here comes intuition saying, la, 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 la. You have to look at it from a different lens. Who wants to hear that? Who wants to hear that? They said whatever doesn't break you, right? Whatever doesn't break you makes you stronger. Sometimes spirit just wants us to stay in difficult situations because they are calling us to reclaim our power. If we feel small or disrespected or drained, spirit is inviting us to rise above the feeling and reclaim our worth. The challenge that they set, damn it, man, is not to quit and not to walk away. It's to stand firm and speak your truth and assert your boundaries. Because the growth here is not about running from the pain. It's about learning to stand in your full power while navigating it. So you all have been a witness of seeing me fighting with spirit. Oh, the Holy Spirit of the living God, you got me fighting in front of the people. Why are you telling us to stay in this situation that feels unfulfilling? Oh, I know. What is Spirit trying to show me here? Don't get it twisted. You don't have to tolerate abuse, manipulation, or harm. But it does mean that the discomfort that you're feeling is a part of the transformation process. And Spirit is just trying to help us to learn a deeper lesson, whether it's self-worth, patience, trust, or resilience. Don't give me the chills now. Telling me it's going to be all right. I don't hear that. I'm bratting right now. I'm allowed. I should have known. Mm. Okay. I'm going to stop fighting with Spirit in front of y'all. I'm just going to just keep this here. Remember that. In spite of fighting with Spirit, you are supported. Even when you feel alone in a situation, this is the reason why I got the chills, because I know somebody's here. Remember that Spirit, your ancestors, and everybody else on your council is always with you. Trust that you are being supported, even when the path doesn't look clear. I guess I asked for guidance, and I have to open up my heart to receive it and allow myself to be carried through the discomfort, knowing that there's a greater plan unfolding. And if you are in a situation where Spirit wants you to stay and you're feeling the pull to quit, raise both hands if you're feeling the spirit to quit. You got to express your feelings honestly while maintaining an open heart. And that's it, and that's all. Then you would have to rewrite that damn letter. I'm glad you didn't hand it in yet. Dear so-and-so, after much contemplation and guidance from within, and not crying in baseball, I've decided that it's time for me to step back from this role. The decision to leave hasn't been easy, and it comes with deep reflection. Psych! I'm staying. Rip it up. Thank you for understanding, and stop looking at me like I'm crazy. As I look forward to embracing the next chapter with renewed sense of purpose, with gratitude and faith. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Ugh, I'm staying. I gotta trust the process, so do you. Spirit's guidance isn't always easy to follow. But when you trust it, you learn to surrender to the flow of your journey. If Spirit doesn't want you to quit, it's because there's something deeper for you, for me, to experience in that space, this space. Trust in the process, trust in the lessons, and trust that every challenge is an opportunity for our souls to rise. Oh, shit. When spirit asks you to stay, it's not a punishment. It's to help us evolve. And once we lean into that discomfort and find our strength, we realize that we're being guided toward a deeper and more powerful version of ourselves. And that's it, and that's all. I'm done. Spirit, you won. Council, you won. Ancestors, you won. Don't pat me on the back. Don't listen. And your ancestors better not be over there patting you on the back either. But we got to release that defiance, I guess. But anyway, thank you for being a witness today. I hope I was able to help because, man, sometimes you get into that place and you're like, I'm done playing in this sandbox because I create my own reality and I refuse to play in this sandbox anymore. I want to move to my own sandbox with nobody in it but me. Now you're being funny. They said if you build it, they gonna come over there too. Anyway, be well, stay safe. Thank you for your support as I try to support each and every one of you as much as I can. Sometimes you gotta rest, reset, recalibrate. It's my new word. And that's it and that's all. I'll see you around. Peace.
Sitting here scrolling through your messages, I feel plain. Like how the fuck you say you love me just the other day? These soul ties got me stuck again. And I don't think I'm still in love, cause I would never let you fuck again. Serious issues, you got too much bitches. Sleeping around thinking that one day one of these hoes can fix you. Say it ain't cheating if we ain't official. Acting like I was not the real one for you to commit to.